Hello, hello. Good evening. We are back with more Battle Kid 2. Took a little break last week, playing Metal Slayer Glory, which we finished. And I'll admit, I am not that enthusiastic about continuing with this game because we are now grinding in the garden. I keep saying the Garden of Evil. The Gauntlet. The Gauntlet of Evil. Where's my password? Is this it? Yeah, I guess that's it. And then this is Willow. Yeah, I don't know. I've been meaning to play this offline to try to get through this, because I don't think anybody really wants to see me dying over and over and over again, more than usual. However, I did not get a chance to grind offline, so I'm just going to keep playing, and we'll see how we do. Let's see, is that 2-7? I guess that makes sense. Okay. I do have a different, slightly different setup, which will be interesting to see if the quality of the stream changes at all. I recently added a Radio Shack distribution amplifier to my setup. So previously I had a YK. This is way too techy. Previously I had a Y splitter splitting the signal from from all of my consoles to the CRT television that I'm using, the tube television that I'm using, as well as my capture card. And when you use a Y splitter, you're actually really and truly splitting the signal across multiple sources, and that means that the signal is weakening. It's not like when you split an HDMI signal, where generally the picture is going to look about the same. So for the longest time, the picture on my TV has been dimmer than it should be, and I think also has been affecting the color on the stream. So finally I was like, there has to be a solution to this. And the solution is a powered amplifier, which means it now takes up an extra slot in my power strip over here, which I also upgraded today so that I have extra plugs. A little fire hazard here probably. But anyway, so now the signal is being boosted in addition to being split, and it is much brighter, more vibrant, and more colorful on my TV, and hopefully also in the stream. So we'll see. Hopefully I have this password correct. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I know some people have the day off for President's Day, myself included. And I had many things to do today. I did not really end up accomplishing all of them, which I will probably do some things after the stream. Great. And we have a ridiculous number of deaths tallied up. Okay. And I think we're live. Yeah, just gonna do my thing here. Gotta refresh. It's been about a week, 2 weeks since I played this last, so we'll see how it goes. Great start. Hey, Eldiner. I use a Switchbox for AV. It's not powered, but I never noticed any kind of sound or video issues, although granted I mostly use it for my audio equipment now. So I also have a Switchbox, and because I have like four consoles here all running to the TV and the capture device. The Switchbox doesn't introduce any dimming or anything because the Switchbox isn't splitting the signal. It's just choosing which signal gets sent through at any given time when you press the button. So that shouldn't cause any issues. The only problem I had was when I was splitting it between two different sources. It just ends up they only each get half the strength of the signal. So I've seen some people say that it can actually damage things or could cause some kind of problem, but I haven't noticed anything like that. It's just a dimmer picture is all. All right. Yeah, I don't even remember half of this stuff. Okay. I have to refresh here. Anyway, welcome, Eldiner. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sorry you weren't able to stream your Wii U yet. I know I do have more cables. Okay. Alright, refreshing. So it'll be interesting to compare my stream to previous weeks because it definitely looks nicer on my TV, and I think it looks brighter on the capture now than it did previously. So I wonder if it's just gonna be better. Like the colors, well, the colors are still a little bit different, but anyway. It's probably not something that's really going to bother most people, but what am I doing? There. Hey Richard, good evening to you too. Looking forward to the stream. Cool. Glad someone is. Yeah, just going to be me dying lots while I try to relearn this and then learn new areas, hopefully. I hope you're doing well. May just do a video of me reviewing the eShop. Could also just point the camera at the TV. Yeah, I've seen people do that. With mixed success. I watch some streamers who do that, but it's not my preference, you know. But I also do strive within reason to have a pretty high quality stream if I can manage it. I mean, I am using composite, but that's a choice. Crap. Alright. Got some de-rusting to do here. Gonna settle in here. Lean back. Relax. Happy Monday, folks. In some ways, it seems like the pictures now may be a little bit too bright. I even toyed with the idea of just using RF on my TV. See more on TikTok where that style is somewhat acceptable. TikTok? People don't stream on TikTok, right? Like, just recording stuff off their TV, I guess. Yeah, I think if people are doing stuff like showing something they saw on television, then reacting to it, it's probably the easiest way to do it, right? Several streamers that I know started out just pointing the camera at their TV. You know, Megadan29, who has a great channel, started out just filming his TV. Freaka4, who I watch pretty regularly, still I think sometimes points at his TV. But he's been doing a lot more like PS4 streams, and those allow you to stream directly from the console, which is really nice. Let me know if the audio balance is good, by the way, please. Crap. Hey, Hector, how are you? Welcome. And Alpha Nerd, hey, we were just talking about people that we watch who point their cameras at their TV and just film it that way, and I was about to mention you, Alpha Nerd. Because Alpha Nerd does that, and I still watch. And he's got really great streams. He's very good at video games. So you're gonna watch no matter how he's recording it. Lit Gaming has just been streaming from his cell phone of late. I figure, you know, whatever you have to do to get the content out there, right? If you're happy and people are watching, there's no reason not to do it. Okay. Let's pause there for a second. They stream on TikTok. I did not know you could stream on TikTok. What? Huh. Well, that's where I belong, perhaps. TikTok. Feel like you've made it more watchable. Yeah, you always get the framing right, and the color, the light balance is always pretty good, and your commentary's superb, of course. So, yeah, no, I've seen people, you know, some folks point the camera at their TV and it'll be on a weird angle or it'll be cropped off. You know, I'll put up with some of that. Certain king out there has a problem with folks streaming from their phones. I mean, you do what you got to do, right? And I think especially when you're first starting out, like, why invest in a lot of equipment? And you may never be able to you know, upgrade your setup. Well, I need to concentrate on this for a second here. Screw that up. Okay, I need to refresh on this. You may never be able to upgrade, but, you know, why invest in a ton of money up front when you're not sure if you're going to keep doing it? When I started streaming, I happened to have a very cheap capture device already, the Dazzle, which I use for composite stuff. And it was fine, but I happened to already have it, you know, and just like with a camera, the capture device that you have is the best capture device around, right? Alright, let's see here. What am I supposed to do? I run down there. I have to pause and then I have to run. Okay. Ugh, this again. I'm just a peon. I think you have to have 1,000 followers first. Also, I don't think there's any way to do a direct capture through it anyway, since it's a phone app. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to stream on TikTok. I'm kidding, of course. But I did not know that that was a thing at all. Whoops. This game. I really should have done this offline. Well, theoretically we're improving, right? I don't know why I'm struggling so much with Battlekit 2 when I know plenty of other streamers have not had this much trouble with it. I got through the first game okay. Well, got through the first game okay. I think it took me a while, you know. I don't have an HD capture device, don't really want to spend money on something that may not be a lasting investment. Exactly, Eldiner, exactly. Alphanerd says, I've been using some editing software and I've been able to use picture in picture, and more important, crop and adjust the lighting. Oh, okay, that's what you've been doing. Cool. Well, it definitely looks good. Thank you, Hector. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I saw some other streams going on tonight, so I hate to, you know, cut in on that, but I'm also totally fine if folks would rather sit this one out, because I kind of want to sit it out. I mean, I'm happy you guys are here. Appreciate the company as I struggle here, but I also understand, like, you're not going to see much new here until I get out of this this gauntlet that I'm in. No worries. Oh, I don't even know why I did that. Paul Mega Retromantesi, hello, sir. I am having problems here. This Gauntlet of Evil is kicking my butt, as they say. Who says that? I just said it. Family-friendly way of saying I am in deep trouble. Alright. And the problem is, there's no way to really... There's no tricks here. You just gotta master it. The getting is good. Okay. So you say they're all done, Alpha Nerd? If you need a capture card, I have a spare one I can send you. Oh, that's really cool, Hector. I've got like 2 capture cards, and it turns out neither of them really work very well with my Mister, and I don't want to buy a 3rd capture card just for that. The main problem being I want to be able to just press a button and record, even when I'm not like attached to a computer, and I can't do that with either of my capture cards and the Mister. So it's kind of annoying. Recall this error from a previous stream, must be that big of a pain. Yeah, this is the Gauntlet of Evil. It is like at least a dozen rooms of really difficult challenges, and there are no checkpoints. And the prize at the end is I get a double amp, which makes it so that my shots are twice as powerful, which is great. But it's a bit of a struggle. And the first Battle Kid, I played the Gauntlet of Evil in the first game, and I almost gave up on it because it's entirely an optional area, but it was really hard. And I played a lot of it offline, and then eventually I managed to get it done. And I think we're in another situation like that where I may just have to do this offline and then come back to it. Because otherwise it's just going to be me dying in stupid ways over and over and over again. Like the Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, you need a better laptop, Alpha Nerd? Yeah, that's the thing. There's such an investment of funds and technology to do this the right way. It matters to me, so I've sunk a lot of money. Like, this is my hobby. This is the only thing I spend money on pretty much in my life. Video games and streaming stuff. So, you know, aside from books occasionally and whatnot. But, hey, Hugo, how are you? Send it to me. Let's talk about it, Hector. Which capture card it is, because I have a Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket, which is great, and I have an AverMedia Live Gamer Pro, an older model, which is not great. And apparently the Elgato works best with the Mister, but you probably would be better off sending it to someone else. But well, we'll talk about it, Hector. Oh, you had issues with the RetroTink? Yeah, I've heard that the RetroTink only likes certain capture cards as well. I'm using the 2X Mini, and in fact, my capture device is just a little USB HDMI video capture dongle, and it was like $15 with shipping probably, and it works as well as my 70. I've only bought these things used so far, but they're like $150 capture devices that I generally get for $60 or $70. This thing works just as well as those, for the most part. But yeah, thanks Hector. I mean, send it to whoever can best use it. I've got multiple capture cards, and I probably don't need it, but I appreciate it. I could get an Elgato, but I don't know if I'm going to do that just for the Mister. And really, if I need to record game footage off of the Mister, I really can just plug in my laptop and just do that. It's just me wanting to streamline my life and my streaming as much as possible so that I can stream and record with as little fuss as possible. But with NES stuff, I have a capture card plugged into my AVS, my retro USB AVS, which I can use to record. But lately I've been mostly using composite, so I'd be recording this way anyway on my laptop, so it's not that big a deal. Even with the Mister, I've been streaming more off of consoles lately. I even hooked up my Super NES the other day so I could do the Super Game Boy. This card's USB 3.0. One of the games in the review I actually couldn't find footage of, so I had to show the MS-DOS version. Plays the same but different graphics and sound. Oh, interesting. Eldiner, I have the Mister and I have the C64 Mini. So if there's something that you want me to record some footage of for you, I can probably do it. As long as you don't need it like immediately. But let me know if there's some game that you want me to capture footage of. I can do that. Having just talked about it, I can easily do it. I assume you're talking about the C64 review that you're doing. Whoops. Wouldn't have gotten my Elgato HD60S if I knew the capture card was not the issue. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, apparently the Mister just is having problems with certain capture cards. And nobody's really been able to advise me on my issues with it. And the one guy who had kind of a similar setup to me, I messaged him today because I saw him on Reddit, and he basically said he just got a new capture card and it was fine. That's like $160. I think it's like, if I find one used, it's still pretty expensive. The Mister's great. Do you have a Mister, Hector? I didn't realize you had one already. Maybe I missed that. Because I know you have the mini consoles and things. I need to stream more. Oh, what the? I need to stream more from my Mister, but I've got so many things to play and stream. do some more Switch games. I can capture from the Switch pretty easily in here. And I think the next thing I want to do, the next one-off stream I'm going to do is probably going to be Castlevania Rebirth. Ugh. Oh, cool, Hector. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I've tried every setting, every video setting with this thing, and it won't get picked up. So the Avermedia has a... I'm really having a hard time here. The Avermedia has a way to record straight to the SD card, but when I try to record from the Mister, it just records empty files. And I bought that one separate. I bought that one because I really wanted to have a separate. Previously, I had two different streaming setups. One upstairs with HD stuff, and then one downstairs with my composite stuff. And I wanted one downstairs, so I got the Avermedia just to have a dedicated capture device. And now I've kind of changed things around, where I have. I mostly have everything set up for stream in one place now. I still might use the other capture card for certain streams, like if I'm doing a PC game with Cora and we want to display it on the TV or something like that. Nuts. And my Mister set up to play my CRT. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't do that. I need to get a different. I need to get the I/O board in order to do that. But I do have all sorts of nice filters on the Mister that make it look like a CRT. I mean, really the main console I care about is NES, and so that's the majority of my streams. I have an SNES plugged in, mostly for Game Boy stuff, because I have a very, very small Super NES collection. And I thought about getting an like a flash card for it, like an EverDrive or something for it. But at that point, I'm just gonna probably stream Super NES off of the Mister, really. The game is called Destroyer on the C64. It's a submarine sim that I couldn't figure out how to play even after reading the manual. That you're able to figure out, it's not too much trouble. Maybe about 2 or so minutes of gameplay. Let me write that down and see what I can do for that. My C64 Mini is in a box right now, but it's out for display. Destroyer. See what I can do. I actually have my Mister set up for capture pretty easily now, so I'll see what I can do. Is that one of the baked-in games, or is that one that you added? I don't know why I'm having these problems here. It's this feather fall thing that's a real pain. I need to be able to do these consistently. Not sure if it's on the Mini. I know the game is slightly different between that and the one I have. I'll take a look. Actually, that would be easy to record directly from. Really just have to swap a couple of cables. My streaming setup is pretty flexible in terms of just being able to swap in whatever I need to. Okay, cool, Diener. If I can't get it on the C64 Mini, if it's not already there, rather, I will just grab it from my Mister. It's very interesting that you couldn't find footage of it online. Might be worth just uploading some footage, actually. Maybe I should do that. Especially if I can figure it out. That way it's up there in case anybody else needs it. And that would also make it easy to deliver it to you. The worst thing is when you know what you have to do and you just cannot implement it consistently. Like I clearly know how to get through here, but I can't do it every time. And then I have to repeat it over and over and over again. Like even watching someone else do this wouldn't help me. Unless they're doing something slightly differently from me, in which case I'm ready to learn. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, that's a better way of doing that one. Okay. Oh. Nuts. Okay. I would just rather be fighting a boss or something right now. Okay, that might be a better way of doing that one. That helps. Game's pretty heavy on the keyboard, so if you plug one into the mister, that's probably going to be easier and quicker for you. Oh yeah? Okay. I do have an extra keyboard for that. Actually, I have one of those like USB wireless ones, but it's kind of junky now. Golly. Hey Vlad, might be back later, just popping in to wish you good luck with the grind. Oh, thank you so much, I appreciate that. I'm struggling with this one for some reason. I appreciate the support and encouragement. Probably be right here when you come back. That definitely is better. So I've improved that. I thought I knew how to do that one. Every time I overthink it, though, I die. Too soon. I'm pretty persistent even if I'm boring. The narrow jump you just died twice on is one of the hardest bits in the whole Gauntlet. I know you're supposed to sort of move on the height of that jump, but it's really a bummer that it's so early on, because I'm just going to have to keep repeating this section over and over and over again. Thank you. Yeah, I keep that one there. Oh, and then there's some stupid ones, but... One minor complaint I have is they don't include the manuals for the game. Some of the games are really complex and nearly unplayable without it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, even Nintendo didn't include their manuals with the the NES Classic and the SNES Classic online, and online they provided them, and there's like, you know, QR codes or something for them in the on the system. They probably could have included them if they wanted to. One thing I've been really impressed with, these homebrew games by Sly Dog. I think it's Sly Dog. His Candelabra games. He includes the manual in the game. Oh, that's like in the actual NES ROM. It's just on the title screen. You can access it. Oh crap! That's okay. Oh. Hey, GMCs, cool new game. You're kidding, right? You've seen me play this many times. I have beaten Batman NES GMC. Oh, you were playing that earlier tonight, right? I beat Batman when I was a kid. That's one of my childhood games. I still have the box, I guess, from when I bought it. I've replayed it recently. Well, within like the last few years. I think on one of my birthday streams. Playing some of my childhood games. I almost got to the end, but I ended up stopping. I mean, it's unlimited continues, so it's not really that hard, but that last fight is pretty challenging. Yeah, you were kidding. They even let you scan a QR code. Yeah. You've probably seen me play these very screens before. So how you doing in Batman? Do you like it? What the... Sunsoft made some good Batman games. Okay, I think I need to interrogate what's happening there. Oh, jerk. Time he dies, you take a shot. You guys are going to die if you do that. You're going to die, and I don't want that on my conscience. I will stop playing this game if you start turning it into a drinking game. Loving how I made a ton of progress, completely legitimately but failed to beat level 5 in the Predator boss. Do you know how close you are to the end of the game? So you can see in the top right corner, I defeated the 6 main bosses of the game. Once I clear this area, I will get an extra power-up, top left, and then I believe my powers will be taken from me, and I will have to hunt them down again. There's a new area, and I think Vlad said there were probably, 2 or 3 more bosses, or maybe Jim said that. So I think there's 2 or 3 more bosses or sub-bosses or something, and then I think I'm at the end. So I'm very close. I'd say I'm in the last quarter of the game, but this section is probably going to take me a very long time. You're done with Batman GMC? You can do it. Hey DOA Hitman, how are you? I'm doing okay aside from the fact that I'm playing this game and not wildly enthusiastic about it, which is a shame because I really do like this game for the most part. But this is starting to test even my patience. I had trouble with the first Gauntlet of Evil in the first game too, so it's probably par for the course. No, don't do that, Richard. Please don't take a sip every death. Please don't, unless it's life-giving water. You may hydrate when I die, please. Take a sip of water. Think of me. When you take a sip of that water, imagine you are drinking my tears. Tears of frustration and sadness. It's probably going to be salty. Okay, hold on. I think I have a better idea of what to do there. I think I am, despite appearances, I think I am improving, at least a little bit here. Undefeated in Madden 2005 for PS2 with a fantasy drafted Giants team. Sips of water only. Excellent. You're only allowed to drink when I win. Then we will have a toast. Back me up in Coil Dinner. Thank you. Okay. Gonna play like that, eh? I probably will not stream too late tonight. I have a couple of little things to finish up before bed. I'm also somewhat tired. My son woke me up way too early this morning. He's off from school this week, and I was off from work, so I was hoping I would sleep in, but he didn't want me to. So... And of course, I had to take him to a piano lesson today, and he fell asleep in the car. And he actually fell asleep pretty quickly at bedtime, which was nice. But I also was falling asleep at bedtime, so... his bedtime. Which was not so nice. Whoops. Gosh darn it, this game. Actually, I have not seen Lit for a few days. I hope he's doing okay. Lit Gaming 999. I think I saw him late last week, though, so maybe he's just busy. It happens. Okay, so jump and float. Okay, great. Yes, alright. You advocated he become dehydrated? People have died that way. No, I mean, we will drink an actual, like, celebratory drink when I win. I am drinking tea. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I hate this. When. Probably is only a matter of time, but... Whoops. I did not have the feather fall active. That one. I'm seriously, like... close to trying to use save states on this thing, just to practice these later areas. When you win, I'll do the equivalent of a NASCAR celebratory soda drink with Diet Pepsi. Excellent. I appreciate that. Sounds good to me. You all have my password for this, so if you get a copy of this game and you want to give this a try, you know, go for it. I was also going to say, I know some folks were looking for the first Battle Kid game, and it's not available stateside at the moment, but you can get the remake, or the remaster, I guess, 2.0 version of it, if you will, from Amazon Japan, via Columbus Circle. Okay. At least last I checked, you could. Alright, when do I drop? When they're coming towards me or when they're going away? I think when they're slightly going away. Okay. Nope. Minus the mess. Very important. Here we're just kind of relearning what I figured out last time. I haven't even gotten to the news section yet. Although I think we're learning better ways to get past some of these screens, aside from these little hiccups here. So I'm not going to call it a complete waste. It's just a little bit frustrating is all, you know? It's definitely a better method. That's not a better method. So the struggle with the idea of using save states to sort of mark my progress and just practice the newer rooms is I then would not be practicing these rooms as much as I am doing in order to kind of become flawless at them, really, is what you need to do, right? You have to get flawless in order to string all of the successes together. Oh, it's too close. Flew too close to the spikes. So it's all frustrating, but you do eventually master these areas as well as you can. It just takes a long time. Hundreds, thousands of deaths, perhaps. Is it fun? I don't know. But what is fun? What is fun? So drop down. Nope. I have to drop down and float and hop. This looks like the hardest game ever made, no joke. I bet there are some other contenders, but it's definitely one of the hardest games I've ever played. And that includes Battletoads. Maybe I'm too close to the side there. Maybe I have to be against the wall. Sometimes it looks like it's random. Oh. Sometimes it looks like it's random how I get past things, but it can't be random. It has to be something that you can do every single time. Right. Can you ride those two white balls across? No, you cannot, Alphanerd. They will kill you. They will kill you so hard. They are deadly. Everything in this game is deadly. If you touch them, you will die. I have to avoid them at all costs. They're not as deadly as spikes, but they'll kill you just as bad. That was a good thought, thank you. I appreciate the thinking out of the box. It's hard to say until you try it, really. Okay. The placement on that platform seems to be important. I have to grab onto the wall, though. Send you a Facebook message showing the DOS version of the game I need for my video, so if you decide to film the video, that's what to look for. Okay. Thanks, Eldiner. I had intended to stream more C64 games. It just hasn't happened because I've got so many other games to play. Just flit around, choosing different games. See, I'm getting a little bit better there, right? Alright, drop down and float. Oh, almost made it that time, okay. My timing might have been off. Well, clearly it was off, but... move there. Kind of got a little hair shave and a haircut there. Okay. Like this is my 20th Battle Kid stream, which is ridiculous. I don't think the first battle kit took me that many streams, but I did do a lot of it offline. And I know some folks who've done this in like 6 streams. But you know what? They're better than me. Whoop. Some interesting games on my C64, a lot of really unique ideas that never quite took off. You know, more and more I am fascinated by what games came out of the technology that was available at the time. Many of them are very creative and do some pretty amazing and often ambitious things with the limited resources that they had. They don't always look as impressive as Metal Slug Glory, but that's like one example. You know, like that game came out on an NES, and it was pretty advanced. And even E.T., which I'd like to play a little bit more of. I've played some Adventure. Like, those are some pretty inventive games for what they are. And on top of that, they're also kind of inventing the genre, really, right? The first time you played... I played a little bit of Pitfall last night. I was testing out my Atari core on the Mister. And Pitfall's pretty darn good. I still have no clue what I'm doing in it, but it was where platforming started, right? Named that tune in 5 streams. Okay, when do I drop down? Is it when they're heading back to me or when they're heading slightly away? I think it's when they're heading away. No. Okay. I forgot when I did it last time. So why does that happen, exactly? I don't get it. I feel like I'm doing the same inputs every single time, and yet I get wildly different results. I just wish I could respawn in that room, you know? Where I left off. And maybe there's a way to do that if I change the difficulty mode, but I would need the same password. I would need a password for that room. Whoops. E.T. wasn't really a bad game. People just didn't know how to play it. Honestly, it's not bad considering it took 6 weeks to make. Yeah, right? And again, imagine playing it. I mean, how many people have actually played it? Well, I guess some people played it when it came out, but people nowadays are looking at it and it's just inherently primitive. Like, I tend to not want to play many Atari 2600 games because they look so basic to me. And I'm sure that's what NES looks like to some people too, you know, except I think that with the sort of the retro revival of this, you know, pixel art games, the NES is, you know, kind of getting more love. Although I don't feel like the NES ever didn't get love, you know? Perhaps it gets even too much love. Which is shocking for someone like me who primarily streams NES. Oops. Why do I get stuck like that? Stuck. I mean, now imagine speedrunning this game where you basically have to be perfect. I think I've seen, like, I think there's a no-death run of this. Which I'm sure is possible, just not by me. Celestial Light could probably do it. Just beat Holy Diver, which is really impressive. Death counter just going up. Exactly, I own a television which competed with the Atari. Not all the games aged well, but there were a few that did. Acid Smash is pretty addicting. Alright, how do I do this? Oh, I have to float though. I know I got past that screen before. I didn't even think that section was all that hard the last time I did it. Can't wait to get that. Don't say its name. Okay, great. Yes. Was it coming towards me? Oh no, and then these things. Ugh, I hate this. Oh, I got past here. Let me see. Where's the safe spot down there? I think it's like right there. Nope, that's not it. I hate that room. Shot in the back. Holy Diver is a total BS game. All the difficulty is just a result of them throwing every enemy at you at once. Yeah, it's a pretty tough game. I don't know how Celestial I did a no death run of that game. I'm probably going to tackle it and try to actually finish it one day. When I have like a ton of free time. Oh, I think I see what the issue is there. I really am just supposed to float down. Hey Disney Dame, hi. How are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, I hear you, Eldiner. Alright, fish room. Whoops, why did I jump there? I was safe. Okay. think I figured that out finally. Just getting the hang of that finally. Okay. I need to not move horizontally when I jump up and then float. Yeah, I'm doing my best too, Disney Name. That's a great way of putting it. Eldiner says I say the Ouya. I totally missed the Ouya. I just never... It was never on my radar until it wasn't a thing anymore. Alright, this is starting to come together, even if it doesn't look like it. If they were sold it as a cheap emulation machine, it would survive as a result of retro geeks like you and I. Yeah, I know some people still have the thing. A lot of people use like their Fire Stick. I thought I had that down. I don't think I jumped high enough there. And then you've got the Steam, no, not Steam, Stadia, right? Google Stadia. I didn't get involved in that. Hey, Victory Leo, hi. Welcome. How are you doing, sir? Oof, that was a little rough. What am I doing? Oh my god, okay. My Fire TV is good, but I'm not the biggest fan of RetroArch. It's pretty iffy to get working the way you want it. Yeah, I think we talked about that before. I don't like fiddling with it. 65 temperatures today, that's awesome. What? Okay, I wasn't far enough in. Very well. I hate the fish room. It stinks. Oh, okay, I forgot to fire that way. It's alright. Actually, aside from these little hiccups, as I said, I'm feeling pretty good about at least how these earlier rooms are coming together now. I think I'm mostly figuring out a good way past some of these things to reduce some of the randomness of my survival. It's not completely up to chance. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Something like RetroArch on Mac called OpenEMU, and it's nearly perfect. Mac only, is it? Well, maybe I've heard that. I've heard of OpenEMU. EMU? I don't know. I don't know. Lots of ways to play games. People have been talking about it a lot because of the Wii U and 3DS shops closing. They're like, just emulate everything. Like, while I do emulate, I don't do it out of a sense of entitlement. And I don't believe that they owe it to me just because they're not making it available. However, if I want to play it, I'm going to figure out how to play it. You know? And if there's a way to pay them for it, if there's an official release that I can support, I'm happy to do that. I sometimes buy games that I have no intention of playing because I'm just going to emulate them. I bought the NES Classic. Oops. I hate that. Okay, I get stuck down there. It's really astonishing, though, that Nintendo has not figured out a better way to distribute their old IP. Switch Online isn't it, although I do like some of the games that are on there. Okay, I decided to be bold, and I failed. Like, I wonder if I can get down to that corner fast enough. Maybe if I were firing, I could do it, but it's a little bit too risky. Oops. Imagine iTunes for your games. Yeah. And there's more services like that where you can rent games kind of in the cloud, but I'm not convinced that those are offering like a really good experience. Cloud streaming? I can't say I've really tried it much. I like Switch Online. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing a little bit of Super Valis 4 on the Super NES lately. I don't own that game. Probably wouldn't have bothered trying it if it wasn't like right there. I was perfectly happy playing Blaster Master and Zelda 2 on it, even though I have an actual NES set up. It's because it's convenient. Certainly introduce you to some oddball games. Gotta get past this hateful screen for the next trial. Whew. Okay, this is horrible. I don't think I figured out how to get past this, did I? This is, I think, as far as I've gotten here. So you run over, you jump up. You can't shoot those things. You have to wait till it passes. Oh god. Go, go, go. Ah! Oh, that was how you do it, though. You have to go fast, and you have to shoot that guy and make him die. Okay. Can I do that again? Let's try it. Oh, that was very exciting. It was a new accomplishment. And that's not. Big reason I like the C64. Yeah. And we come full circle. C64 games just look really impressive. Like, they sound, I think, better than they look. But I've been playing some Castle of Illusion on the Master System. And I actually like it better than the Genesis version, which I also really liked. But some of the Master System games, like, they have the feel of NES games, which, you know, is great. And they look very similar to NES games with, like, just a different sort of color depth, I guess, different palette. But they feel like long lost NES games in a way. Although that's also true of Famicom games, which I have also been picking up lately. There's something about these games that just keeps me coming back, you know? That was bad. Sid Chip could do some amazing stuff. Have you looked into any of the C64 homebrew games, Eldiner? There's quite a lively homebrew group. There's some games coming out that I'm interested in picking up at some point soon. Sam's Journey, I think, is one that they're making actually an NES version of. But there's a C64 game too. Go. Oh my god, okay, we're almost there. Good lord. I have to dodge that ice block as it comes up. And this is the frustrating part of this game, where you get to a room, you figure out what you want to do, you get close to being able to do it, and then you die, and you have to come back here and do all this nonsense all over again. I didn't know SNES has a Valis game, so thank you. Gonna add to my mini. Really enjoyed the two Genesis Valis games. Yeah, it's Super Valis 4, and supposedly it's different from the TurboGrafx version of it, and it's pretty fun. I've been playing it a little bit. It's got unlimited continues, which is nice. I'm just kind of playing it slowly and marking my progress with save states, because why not? So I got to the third stage, I think, of maybe seven or eight stages. And it handles pretty well. It's a pretty straightforward game. I think actually you'll enjoy it. And I ended up, I was on the fence, but I did end up getting the Valis collection for the Switch, which has the TurboGrafx games, the first 3 games. And I'll probably play the other ones at some point. Mainly because I should just drop down and reset that room when that happens. Mainly because they have, like, translations now, which is nice. Sonic 2 on Master System doesn't get the love it deserves. See the recent port someone did Sonic 1. I saw that it exists, but I didn't look at the video. So Valis is a series of sort of anime-inspired games that have been on lots of different platforms. There's a Famicom game, which is pretty weird. There's a TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine CD, I guess it's TurboGrafx CD, and then Genesis and Super NES ports as well. I'm not sure if it was in arcades or not. It's pretty straightforward. Like, you're running, and you're one with the sword, and you just fight things. You know, but there was a really cool commercial, animated commercial for it that was made by, I want to say it's Hideaki Anno, actually, the Neon Genesis Evangelion guy. What I saw, it looks good, and looks like it has improved gameplay of the Genesis games. Yeah. And it's very frustrating because I've made a little bit of progress and I just want to get back to that room I was just in. But I have to do all this again. Thought I solved that little problem there. Haven't really looked at the homebrew scene. Not sure how many of them are genuinely fun and how many just live off the idea of their own existence in the 21st century. The ones that I've seen look like a lot of fun. Sam's Journey looks really cool. You should be able to find some video play of it and a demo, I think. And I definitely want to play the NES version. Oof. I was going to say even that room is starting to become a little bit rudimentary. But we're getting there. The grind. The grind. I'm just gonna succumb to the crappiness of my gameplay and just get zen about it. I'm just gonna do this till eventually we get through here. Hmm, 11:30 already, okay. Even if I only make it to one room, I'll call it a win. Somewhere to download the ROMs. There's like a website for the homebrew games, and I think you have to pay for it, and I think they actually come with physical cartridges. I think you can also get the ROM, or the ROM comes with it, or not the ROM, but you know, the disc image or whatever they call them for the C64 games. That was one of the hardest things for me with the mini, and even with the Mister, with some of these games where there's multiple files in different formats, and you have to know like the right way to run them. I'm spoiled by having just like a ROM, which is a simple executable. Ooh, not good. Haven't died there in a while. Heading out. Oh, thank you so much, Alpha Nerd, for coming by. Make my lunch and pop on a show. What time zone are you in? But thank you very much for coming by. It was great to see you. I hope you have a great and wonderful evening and day, I guess, if it's still lunchtime for you. And I will catch you around. Thank you, Eldiner. See, oh, except I just died because I was not paying attention. That's okay. It's not Sadie's fault. Really, all I need is for my pets to trust in me. And believe in me. It's easier with the physical keyboard, yeah. Oh, you're at lunch for tomorrow. That makes sense, Alpha Nerd. Cool. Well, then get some rest. You never know, because some of my followers are in Singapore and Thailand, and so they often are running off to lunch in the middle of one of my late night streams. Yeah, I wish the C64 Mini had come with a keyboard, like, had just been an embedded keyboard, but it's easy enough to plug in a separate keyboard. At the very least, playing this, it's nice that the game isn't really murky on my TV anymore. It looks great. Big in Japan, Mr. Sparkle style, right? Yeah. I don't actually know if anybody's watching in Japan. Well, actually, that's not true. I've seen, I think MT Graphics is in Japan, and he watches me sometimes. I jumped too soon. Okay, I freaked out. I gotta jump later to clear that ice block. Then I should be able to get it. Yeah, the full-size one wasn't available when I got my mini. And in fact, didn't buy the mini. Cora got it for me, and might have told her to save her money because I had been already thinking about the Mister at that point. But at that time, it was also very cheap, and I actually really enjoyed playing with it for a little bit. And it is nice to still have a self-contained gadget. Yeah, I'll check out if that game you want is on there already. Since your review is about the C64 Max, it would be nice if I got footage from one of the C64 things versus my Mister. I can get the Mister one if it doesn't have it on there. Whoopsie. I'm still kind of tempted to get a TurboGrafx 16 mini, even though I definitely don't need one. Those Astro City ones are pretty nice too, but those are pretty expensive too. I have a Neo Geo one, a Neo Geo Mini, which I don't really use, but it was very cheap when I got it. We're clearly not going to clear the Gauntlet tonight, but it would be nice to... I think somebody said I still had like another 8 or 9 rooms after what I got to. But this is already a lot of rooms to have to navigate. Suck at fighting games, and that's basically all SNK did in the 90s, so I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Well, and the TG16 mini is mostly shoot 'em ups, which I'm also not great at. Oh yeah, they're doing an Amiga mini. It's kind of neat. Oh. Why? I keep freaking out there. Okay, I need to just get my timing down. I saw Fricka 4 playing Alwa's Awakening, and I hadn't really appreciated how much that game was inspired by Battle Kid. But some of the really difficult parts of it didn't even really make me blink because I'd been through the first Battle Kid game. Whoops. And to see some of what's included, because the Amiga by itself doesn't really have the same quirk factor as the C64. I wonder what's going to be on that thing. No. Cool to see some of these retro style games ported to actual NES, like Undertale or Shovel Knight. There is a demo of Shovel Knight running on an NES. They cheated a little bit in the color palette and I think the music, but for the most part it was very NES friendly. Of course, Alwa's Awakening is being ported to the NES. Oh, Celeste on Super Nintendo. So Celeste has originated on Pico 8. And I believe some of those levels are actually in the game. I have yet to actually play Celeste myself, and there's a sequel to Celeste on the Pico 8 as well. I mean, these are very short games, but still pretty neat. That it really comes down to the gameplay, you know. Regardless of the presentation. How much they still feel like the same game. You actually might be interested in Pico 8 if you haven't tried it, Eldiner. I know there's a way to run it on a Raspberry Pi. I'm not sure if there's like a core for it in RetroArch. Nuts. Oh, there is a core, okay. So Pico 8 is a fantasy console, so it's like people develop games for this thing as if it were, it never existed, but it's a very, I don't know if I guess it's 8-bit, with very, very tiny pixels, a very abstract and, you know, blocky, but a lot of interesting games that people develop for. It's supposed to be very easy to develop for because it uses, I think, a Lua language. I haven't experimented with it much yet, but I want to. I want to have like a dedicated kind of Pico 8 console would be the easiest thing, because otherwise I have to play it on my computer and it's not that big a deal. Actually, I could do it on my Raspberry Pi, I just haven't installed it on there yet. And I'd like to stream some Pico 8 games. Probably should just do it on my PC, but it doesn't feel quite the same. So it's kind of neat, like the games are all like basically embedded in a PNG file, like a graphic of the game art. That's all you need to run the game. I'm fascinated by it, but I haven't really devoted enough time to it yet. Maybe I have to float. That might help me. I've seen some interesting ports of NES homebrew games to Pico 8 that lose nothing in the translation except for, you know, some fidelity in the graphics. Finally, I can play it on a console that may or may not exist in some weird parallel dimension. Existential nightmares await, indeed. It's pretty much kind of how it is. It's a pretty good analogy of it. Don't choke. Oh, I think I do have to float there. Or the timing has to be absolutely perfect in order to dodge that thing. I'll try floating there this time, if I can remember. Nah, went too fast. So is this a PC program or is there some actual box you load the games onto? It's a PC program. I know you have to license it. It's I think it's like $12 or something like that. You license the software and you can run it on the RetroArch or your PC. And then the games I think are all free. I don't think you have to buy any of them. There's a whole bunch of them. I know some people, I think some developers use it to kind of test proof of concept, like iterate on something that they're maybe going to develop as a different kind of homebrew game or indie game. Whoa. We're about to hit 5,000. Roll over to 5,000 soon. Have some cake. I should play more of this week while this is still fairly fresh. Yeah, it's poorly timed. I'll just gently float down onto that spike. Games are free. Not only is the console a fantasy, but also the business model. I'm very curious about this. Yeah, the platform itself, like that you run it on, is I think you have to pay for it. It's like sometimes it's on sale often. I think I got it originally through a Humble Bundle, so I actually had it already, and then I paid for it, a license for my RetroPie, but I never actually installed it on there because I thought I'd want to just have it plugged into like my CRT or something like that, which is what I had my RetroPie plugged into at the time. Oh, okay. Sometimes when I botch that one, I really botch that one. Not float. Can't think of any better way to do that. I clearly can jump over some of the ice cubes. I don't know if people charge for Pico 8 games. I haven't seen any of them. I haven't paid for any of them. Hard Dev's getting paid, like there wouldn't be an exclusive sequel to Celeste. I think they just did it for fun. I think some of them probably have like donations. Like you can get a donate. You can donate if you want. Even some homebrew games, like you download them and it'll be like, you know, suggested donation $2, but you can, you know, pay whatever you like, including nothing if you wanted to. For NES ROMs, if I'm downloading something that seems to be a complete, you know, fully featured NES game, I usually will donate $10 for it. If it's smaller, then maybe 3 or 5, depending. Game Boy games, I think about the same. I think some of them they'll just take a donation. Hey Dyer, saw you streaming so that I pop in for a minute before I went to bed. Oh, thank you. Still just struggling through this area. I feel like I'm making a little bit of progress, at least in terms of clearing some of these screens a little bit more consistently, which is essential. And I'm close to figuring out how to get past the next screen, but I haven't yet done it. Hey Ron. Yeah, it's tough. This part is very much tough. Thanks for coming by, folks. Just been hanging out, having a chill conversation. Grinding here. I think we're about to roll out to 5,000, so that's very exciting. Oof, too close. The more I see of this game, the more it seems like the 8-bit equivalent of hell. Isn't that Holy Diver? I'm gonna have to practice this more off stream, I think, and I'll record it, and maybe I'll finish it off stream. Can't see myself doing too many more of these Gauntlet of Evil streams. Might be healthy to take a break from Battle Kid for a little while. Then I don't think I'll necessarily get any better at it, so. Oof, didn't make it there. Holy Diver may take place in hell and has been programmed by Satan, but this looks like Satan said, so what's my next game going to be? you would know, based on your experience with Splatterhouse games, what the best video game representations of hell are. Yeah, I guess there was Cuphead as well, which I have yet to watch the show. I've heard kind of mixed things about it. Why? I think maybe the Cuphead show might not be the show that I wanted it to be, but it might be fun anyway. Kablooey. I think I'd be very excited about Battle Kid 3, but I took a long break between Battle Kid 1 and Battle Kid 2. I had this for like a year and I didn't play it because I think I didn't think I wanted to be dealing. I think I knew what I was getting myself into. You know, I should, especially if you're a fan of classic animation. A couple episodes fall flat, but for the most part, it's quite fun. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that animation for sure. Yeah, I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm still working my way through Cobra Kai. Oops. It's on Netflix? Yeah. Netflix. I think that DLC is probably coming out around my birthday. Saw someone comment that they thought Cuphead, the show, would be meaner. That's an interesting idea. Need to add that to the infinite list of shows. Probably like if I had any degree of patience or for span. Yeah. Mostly it's limited time, and then in my limited time, what do I decide to do? Mostly playing video games. When I have a little bit of free time. Oh, okay. I do know my video game interpretation of Hell in the Battle Kid games seem like they're suited for Dante's Inferno. Which is also a video game, which I haven't seen. I haven't played, rather. I'm jumping too soon. Okay. That's the last thing I have to master in that room. Jumping over the freaking ice block. one of those newer games. I mean, I think it's probably retro by now. I think it's probably maybe 10 years old, maybe longer. I think it has lots of nudity in it. Sort of the God of War era. If you have the physical card of this, you can make a custom Limbless Dante's Inferno and fix it a little oversaid. I do have a physical cartridge of this. I'm playing it right now. This could be a Circle of Hell, I suppose. Pause here. That's an idea. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, had to be close there. Guy takes a lot of hits. Oops, what? All the mass murderers and people like that are being forced to play this as Satan watches over their shoulders. It's getting off easy, I think. Maybe every time they die, they feel like pain or something. Just playing the game isn't enough, honestly. Considering that I am voluntarily putting myself through this. Even this room was so formidable before. It's still a little bit tough. Like, if I misjudge something. Didn't make it. Swear to glob. Maybe I need to take a break from this. But I figure if I take a break, I'm just going to get rusty again. I think I had to de-rust for like half an hour at least today. Tell who the real masochists are because they act like Homer Simpson in that one Treehouse of Horror where he went to hell and was given all the donuts in the world. Donuts. Is there some better way to do that? I don't think so. I mean, obviously, other than doing it correctly. But I think I have to stay up there, right? And jump over the ice blocks. Somehow. If you have any bright ideas, let me know. It even did sound a lot like Mo. Everyone's favorite Simpsons quote. I don't retain quotes very well. I think my favorite quote is probably like, it's still good, it's still good. Or actually it might be the Spider-Ham song. Spider-Ham does whatever a Spider-Ham does. Or is it Spider-Pig? Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig. Whoops, I didn't float at all there. Thinking of Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig does whatever a Spider-Pig does. Oof, almost got me. I almost got a fire there. Is there a better way to dodge that? I don't think so. Maybe. I feel like I have to be on that upper level, but could be a better way. I don't think I can wait on a lower level and jump up and shoot it, right? Let's study this for a second here. The only monster is the gambling monster that enslaved your mother. I call him Gambler, and it's time to pry your mother from his neon claws. It's either you tried your best and you fail miserably, the lesson is never try, or if you hate your job, you don't go on strike, you just go in every day and do everything completely half-assed. What if I stay on that platform down there and just jump up and fire? Can I do that? Let's see. That's easier. I'm not sure I'm actually getting through though. Okay, I don't think I was actually getting fire shots through though. Where's the any key? It is easier to dodge those ice blocks though that way. So maybe that is the way to do it. I just have to get some shots off. More shots off that way. Certainly easier than being on the same level with those ice blocks. Well, if it isn't the leader of the Wiener Patrol, boning up on his nerd lessons. See, I don't recall... I don't recall quotes as well as some people do, as readily as some people do. But in college, one of my friends would quote it incessantly. I guess a lot of people did. So most of the quotes I remember are quotes because of other people quoting them. But I also stopped watching after season 8. Oh man. Okay, it's after midnight. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to 12:30 tonight. I feel like I am making some progress here, but I might have to continue this offline tomorrow night and see how I do. I think I found more reliable ways through some of these hazards. I don't want to forget that. I remember that one. Look at me, I'm making people happy. I'm the magical man from Happyland in a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane. I can see Homer prancing around on that one. Of course, Mr. Plow. That name again is Mr. Plow. Oh. We just rolled over to 5,000, or was that a second ago? That might have been 5,000. But yeah, I think I've found a better way through some of these challenges. Me fail English? That's impossible. Oh, Ralph. I choose you. Hello, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Getting tired here, but I feel like I want to get past that screen at least. If possible. Man, but I might be too fatigued at this point. A very demanding stream here. Oh, gee. What? Ugh. I watched all the episodes from since last year. Oh no, I've wasted my life. You watch all of them? It's a phenomenal feat. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last Garden of Evil stream. Garden? Why do I keep saying garden? Gauntlet of Evil stream that I do. I think I'm going to take this offline after this. And see how we do that way. Dental plan. Oh, wow. Okay. Hmm. All 32 seasons. Season 23 became unwatchable? Wowzers. What about it changed? Like what made it unwatchable at that point? Oh, golly. Okay. Just want to get back to that room and practice. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so I have to jump over this and float. Please don't mess this up, man. At least we'll get to a new room, right? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Frackin' evil. Alright, but at least we know how to do that. It's just very tedious. Probably is faster to be up on that level with him, but it's safer to be on the level lower. Let's see if we can at least get past that room. Be great to get to another room. I would call that a success. A Pyrrhic victory. Skipped around the later seasons. Occasional episode makes me laugh, but it's rare. Even if I still somehow screw up that room, I'm still not as intimidated as I was. This is very grueling. Betty just stood over my shoulder and watched for a minute. She was wondering if this was going at super speed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys should stream this. I'd watch that. Oof. It's impossible. It's kind of got like, whoa, did I just enjoy myself for a second? I thought that you were talking about this game for a second here. It's like, oh, I got to a new room. Oh my gosh, I'm having fun again. Be liable to give up in frustration after 3 minutes. I mean, the whole game isn't like this. This room in particular is just really bad. This stretch of the game is really bad. There were some really bad... That boss fight was really, really unfortunate. I got stuck on that for a while. Just thought I might not be physically able to pull off what it needed me to do. But I did it. Oh. The pain. This game's really wearing out my controller too, I think. I'm really bad at video games, honestly, because of my lack of vision, so I've been a little self-conscious about streaming, and that's why I never really did it. So many spikes. So many spikes. Yeah, I hear you, Eldiner. I mean, there are games that you might be better suited to play, that you'd feel more comfortable playing, I mean. Ugh. And there are games that I think have some, you know, assistance for different abilities, right? Hopefully larger fonts and things like that. Might motivate me to grind more and get good. Oof. There's at least one gamer who advertises, you know, himself as the blind gamer. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? I don't even know how I did that. New ways to die. What I and Betty will be doing isn't serious. We're in it for the comedy. Yeah, and that comes across. But it also didn't seem like it was a bit. Like, it seemed like genuine, like, reactions from her. But you guys play off each other really well. Like, it, you know, it is a bit, I guess, but it's not, like, scripted, you know? Someone who's blind who beat Ocarina of Time with save states. Wow. Last of Us 2 has accessibility features, but not the first one, which I heard is necessary to understand too. Oh. That's a bummer. Alright, I'm gonna try to get past that room before I sign off. But we may not. We may not do it. Oh, man. I know the easy way to get past that guy. I mean, even then it's not easy. It's very tedious. The harder way is to jump up there and dodge the ice blocks better. Probably could get by without even killing that guy if I'm fast enough. Whoops. Unrehearsed and unscripted. Oh, Dyer's just starting to stream. You can throw your channel up if you like, Dyer. Husband and wife stream sometimes. Retro Pals. We haven't actually streamed yet. Rather, before we tackle that, we'll be posting a series of videos showing my wife's reaction to retro games. And that's a great, I think that's just a great video as well. Just that, I think, is a good series. Live streams, there's a lot of time to fill. Clearly. Something like this. Alright, maybe I'm just done. And long plays. Yeah, I like streaming with Cora, but like getting our schedules and fitting in another stream is tough. Going for up to about a half hour per video. Are you playing games that you can finish in half an hour? Or you're only going to play about half an hour of the game? Or you're going to edit the video? Yeah, of course, Dyer. I think I may be almost done for the night here. I do feel like I made some progress even if I didn't actually make it to another room. Came close to making it to another room. If I can finish a game in half an hour, that's fine. But to be honest, I'm not very good at them. You seem pretty good at cotton. But I figure if you're playing a game that you know well. But most of my NES Alphanumeric streams for the first, I'd say, year and a half were an hour or less in length because that's all I could spend on them. Various reasons, and mostly the kid and like writing deadlines, and so I never finished a lot of those games. Obviously now I have more time, so sometimes I can do a 3 or 4 hour stream or longer to get through them. And I've been better at sort of sticking with some of the ones that I'm really enjoying. Kind of just happened to work for the test vid. What the? I was gonna try to just go by without killing it. Let's see if we can do it. Yep. A little more stressful, but saves you some time. Oh my gosh, what the? Con has unlimited continuous playing it on easy. Oh, that's right, you were playing it on easy. That was a nice way to highlight it. Retro Pals. A guy and a trans guy, and they do videos on a bunch of random retro games and systems. I haven't seen Retro Pals. I'll have to check that out. I certainly don't have enough videos to watch as it is. Like, I have to get the shot, like, to line up with his feet. Which is is ridiculous. Okay, how do I get through here? I have to go all the way to the edge. Oh my god, we made it to a new room. Hello. What's this? Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. What do I do here? Go. Okay. Oh my gosh, we made it. Alright, we made some progress at least. Yeah, go ahead. Hold on a second here. I hate this. Jerk. Maybe I shouldn't push it. I made it a little bit further. Man. What time is it? 12:40. Alright, I think I'm gonna sign off shortly. I'll make one more attempt here. Come what may. And that's that. Alright, we're done. Oh my gosh, yeah, post your link. Drinking game idea might not have been the best one. Alright, well look, we made a little bit of progress. I think I've got a good mastery now of these earlier stages. I just need to nail it down a little bit better. So I feel okay about this. I think I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna try to do this offline though. So that we don't have to subject everyone to this one more time. So I'll see if I can stream. I mean, if I can put in some more practice before next week. Today's 2/22/22/22. I think he was referring to the Battle Kid 2 drinking game. Yeah, so you can post your links. But yeah, I think we made a little bit of progress. And I'll just try to complete the gauntlet offline. I have no idea how many rooms there are left. I have to get past those spiky things. I have to kill that guy. I have to get past the spiky things. Okay. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, he'd be dead by now. All right, I'll be back on Wednesday night with Xevious. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Dyer and Eldiner, especially. I think there might be some folks lurking. Yeah, it didn't go through because you weren't a mod, but there is. Yeah, so I'll be back on Wednesday with Xevious and trying to think about my schedule for the rest of the week. Not sure if I'll do a weekend stream or not. But if I do, like I said, I'd like to do Castlevania Rebirth soon, so that might happen. But thank you. I know this is the most entertaining of streams because I have to literally grind to get through this, but it was nice for me to have the company. But now I will go and practice this more offline on my own. All right. Well, have a good night. Have a good week. If I don't talk to you all, hopefully I'll see some of you on Wednesday. Yeah, take it easy. It was something. Thanks, Eldaner. All right, take care. All right, get some rest, folks. Good night. Bye-bye.